Hello, welcome to 100% Demon Souls. I am Nerdwords. And continuing to stay offline. We're going to go kill the Fool's Idol in the Prison of Hope, the Tower of Latria. We've already taken out the Black Phantom here. So we're just going to run up. But I have to look up what the conditions of the trophy are here. There's a special trophy for this boss. I can't remember. I can't remember what the trophy is called, so I gotta look it up really quick. Not fooled. That's what it is. The trophy is achieved by killing the boss without hitting any of the clones once. Well, yeah, that is a challenge, and it is I'm starting this video really close to the fog gate is perhaps optimistic. So we have already killed the wretch who heals the Fool's Idol during the fight, so we don't have to worry about that. So I don't think she will start attacking until you get closer. There's H spice in the corner there if you need it. And then there's a storied warrior soul right there. So when we get up to the front, she is going to start attacking. Now's your opportunity to pick up Baby's nail. We'll take a look at that at the end of this. So, when she disappears, she reappears multiple times across the chapel here. And the floor, oh shoot, I didn't even realize she was up there. The floor briefly lit up. That is her. And the way that you can tell is by locking on to her. When you lock on to her, she'll either have a health bar or she won't. Both of them have health bars. Great. So the thing I was going to tell you is that those little green circles on the floor will paralyze you. Oh, man. And that's her, because she does not have a health bar when we lock onto her. So that's it. We got her. The tricky thing about this fight, though, is those green circles on the floor, because if you run into them, they disappear, but they're still there. And if you run into them, you'll get paralyzed. And while you're paralyzed, you can get hit 2 or 3 times by her energy blast. Man, that went a lot quicker than I expected. I guess I'm just used to fighting her in subsequent playthroughs when she has a lot more health. I'm just showing that there's really no reason to kill those guys. They are kind of annoying. They get in the way during the boss fight. And so I kind of kill them out of spite. We're going to take a look at Baby's Nail really quick. It's a dex scaling weapon, has both slashing and piercing attack. This dagger, laced with plague, is curved like a talon. Often wielded by women and children in assassinations, even among specialized weapons, this is a particularly dreadful choice. So this is the only weapon that deals plague damage. And I have only ever really seen it used in PvP. I have used it in PvP because generally when you're in PvP, people expect bleed or poison damage to occur. they don't expect plague damage. And so if you can get plague to proc, then it's it's really useful. But you do have to hit your opponents usually like 4 or 5 times to get it going, and it doesn't always work. So this is a message left by the developers up above. I don't really understand why they would say that. Here's another message from the developers. That voice is reviving the idol. So it's kind of like a clue if you haven't killed the wretch up above. And I got the baby's nail first because when you approach the altar here, you get this cutscene. Gargoyles. So be really careful when you come out of that cutscene, because if you step back, you will fall and die, and you'll have to go through all of the you'll have to go through the shortcut in the Prison of Hope again in order to get to this Archstone, which is where the doll demon soul is. And yeah, I don't think there's anything to pick up right here. This is Upper Latria. We are going to return to the Nexus and level up. So the only thing I did before starting this broadcast was to repair my gear and then run back to the location. Run back to the location to start the fight.
I was worried sick.
When are you not worried? Okay, I'm going to drop some of these. I guess I did change some of the stuff that's in my gear, in my inventory. Put the baby's nail away. Yes, inventory management. This is where the real Dark Souls begins. Take some souls out.
We are in debt.
And I think we have enough to level up twice, maybe? I'll level up once, and then I'll be really close to a second level up. And I am trying to get my faith up to 20. Look at that. I'll have 17,000 souls, and I need 18,000 to level up. we are at that point where it's going to happen.
I plan to bequeath all my possessions to Saint Urbain. My grandfather's articles may contain more miracle stone shards like the one he gave me. They'd only be wasted in my hands. Saint Urbain can hear the voice of God through them.
So I wasn't sure if I needed my faith at 18 or 20 for her to give me the pure faint stone.
Oh, I can hardly believe it. The fact that I'm helping to save the world. Oh, Saint Urbain, Mbassa.
So now that we have freed Sage Freke also, which I probably should have done this in my previous video. He's right over here.
I have a proposal for you. Could you bring your demon souls to me? As I determine more about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic. A demon's soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand.
And so we have a lot more options for getting souls, or for getting spells with all those souls that we have. Right now, I am going to spend the Writhing Demon Soul, and I'm going to get Poison Cloud, because we're going to use that later. Fire spray. I think I've mentioned fire spray before. This is where we can get it.
That witch Yuria is quite a compelling woman. She uses a different type of magic than I. Hers is powered by emotion, much like a miracle. I wonder if it is related to her gender. I still have much to learn. Do you have a connection to the disciples? Do not pay any attention to them if they speak poorly of me and my magic. Prayer is for the foolish, quaint, and soon to be dead. And heaven forbid the day you find out what their so-called God really is. I was defeated and captured by the Golden Usurper past that cell. Be wary of him, for he manipulates souls. He has power over vile, murky souls, those susceptible to madness and paranoia. I know of 3 humans who came to lead demons. King Alant of Boletaria, Astraea of the Valley of Defilement, and the Golden Usurper of Latria. There's no question that they became demons, but we were wrong to assume that they ceased to be human. He has power.
Okay, I think he repeats himself at that
Bring me
point.
more, I patiently await.
Oh, you know what? Sage Freke's apprentice, I think, says something different now,
You
too.
saved Master Freke, did you not? Then I was right to bend the rules and teach you a few tricks. I am grateful to you for your service. Do you see how important selfless acts are in this dreary world?
What is it? Are you still begging for magic lessons? Oh, so be it. It's better than having you bother Master Freke.
He's such a prick.
Master Freke prefers to work alone. Do not dare to bother him by gabbing about trifling nonsense. He's on the verge of discovering something that will rival even the demon souls. He's on the verge of discovering something.
And then he repeats himself. So, I am going to... Poison Cloud requires one thing. I might work towards leveling up intelligence next. Just because we will need it. You know what? Actually, I'm going to unattune Soul Arrow. I think my next video, we are going to fight the Flame Lurker once and for all. And the last thing we need to do is switch back to soul form by committing suicide. Fun times. Yay. And I have so many souls that I've kind of raised the stakes. So yeah, I think going to fight the Flame Lurker will be the next video. Yeah, I don't log out. I don't stop the video by doing that. I stop the video by doing this. Thanks for watching.